so torn between having a rug under here or like not. It's honestly a fucking pain in the freaking ass. And the bouquet, I mean. Oh. Round 2, attempt 2. So, how are you? I got my food. I got my Chipotle aioli. I love my condiments. Oh my god. Oh, pardon me. Ooh. I gotta get bigger bowls because it's just not big enough. Oh my god. I need to get a little sauce container. I can't find any little smaller containers. How's everyone doing? Yeah, that was me. I do like how it warns you like when you spend money. Every time when I tap on at a bus. Bing. Yeah. I know you say it's $1, but it's it's gonna be a lot more than $1. Paul Tyler said they're just waiting for PewDiePie to finish streaming. Then many will join. I don't know if that's a troll comment or an actual supporter, but if so, thank you. Either way, thank you. Come back. I don't care. Either way. I like having a laugh. Oh my god, I really need to eat. So I'm sorry if I'm about to eat. So trigger warning if you don't like that. So now that I've actually upgraded to standard instead of free, I can upload 3. Get your veggies in. I can upload 3 videos, like 3 different bits of content. Oh, hello. Say hi in the comments. Let me know who you are. I'm sorry I'm eating. This is the first thing I've eaten all day and I'm just really hungry and I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. I need to feel my body right now. Oh, what up, bitch? How are you, Karina? I wasn't sure if anyone would catch it, eh? How are you? I found the video that where Jessie Lee, sorry, I'll cover my mouth while I'm eating. It's so damn good. Oh my god. Where she says her original story, where she actually says that she was living in her mother's basement. But not only that, she also mentions having a brain tumor. So that's what I wanted to react to. So what do you reckon? Chicken, a really nice schnitzel chicken that I made in the air, that I just made in the air fryer. I obviously didn't make it. It was like pre-made stuff that I cooked in the air fryer. You get it. Veggies and rice. But yeah. Oh yeah, and I've obviously got I gotta have Chipotle. Some sort of Chipotle sauce of some kind. Because I love sauce. I'm such a sauce whore, honestly. The biggest. All right, let's hope I can. Now, should I share the screen or should I add a sauce? I don't know what, I've never done this before, Karina. Help. I literally paid money so I could upload a video. No, it's not. It's hard work being saucy. It really is. So I'm gonna try and upload. Hopefully it won't take too long. But when I first heard it, I was just like, what? Wow, she really has changed it, the story. Very, very, yeah. 20%, 24%. Oh. Yeah, I know, same. I'm so, like, tech illiterate. I'm literally the worst. Oh, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a headache as well. But, yeah. I'm not having a massive meltdown. I'm actually, like, figuring this out. Daisy, like 2-3 years ago, would have had an absolute meltdown and probably would have pegged this $3,000 laptop to the ground. Oh, you're gonna see it coming from her own mouth in real time. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Oh, hello! Good morning. What time is it near you guys as well? Because right now it is 12:22. If I turn my camera off and my sound off, it's just my mic off. It's just because I've went to have a cheeky, it's legal. I've got a medical card. I'm allowed to, so all good. But yeah. How are you? Oh, what's the weather like? Oh my god, I got so much pepper in that mouthful. Oh, that's good. See, I don't mind the rain. I like the rain. Oh, who's our third? Is it Paul Tyler still here or no? All right, let me. 87%, 92%, nearly done, nearly done. It's nearly done. And I have sort of questioned. Oh, hello. How are you? I hope you are doing good. Yeah, it's been like sort of rainy-ish here too. Also, you guys are gonna have to tell me, Karina and Tonya, if I'm allowed to, if I have to like turn off my video if I'm vaping as well. Because I don't want to get in trouble and lose my live stream privileges the second I start doing it. That would be so funny. I would be absolutely heartbroken, but it would be hilarious as well. It'll be a serve you right moment. I need to like make this screen really big because I can't see. My eyes are getting so bad. I can't even. Oh my god, like so bad. Yeah. 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 Keep it like, yeah. If I had a car, I don't have a car because I don't have my license or anything like that. So I can't. But if I did have a car, I would absolutely, that would be like an essential thing that I would have in my car. 100%. Absolutely. All right, let's see if it's ready. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to be able to pause it though. That's the thing. Like, do I pause it on the little screen underneath me? Like,
yay! Okay, everybody. Who maybe started when I started my business or before I started my business are where they are.
see what I mean? I don't know how I'm so special when it comes to this stuff. That's why I'm like, can I share? Because if I can share, no. Oh my lord, no. Remove source. Remove source for a second. Oh, it's so hard. How do you guys do it? Oh my gosh. Oh. Can you hear me now? I'm terrible. Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna bloody see, I want to share a particular window. Ugh. This is why I never go big screen. It stresses me out. It genuinely gives me anxiety. Like, oh my gosh. Why is Apple so hard? Let's get rid of this one. It is. That was. I'm sorry. Imagine if you were just like tripping somewhere and you just scrolling and then you come across that and you're just like, what the actual fuck? Oh, that would actually trip me out. Oh, thank you. Now I'm gonna have heaps of. Oh, I'm gonna be so scared. Yeah, I'm like trying to but I'm trying to make this screen small now, and I can't. Oh, look, there it is. Oh my lord, that was such an effort. Okay, let's try this again. See, I want to still be able to see me. I just have to make it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible live streamer. Like, how do you pause it? That's what I want to know. How do you pause it? High def, yes. Audio, yes. It's all a learning experience. So fun. Yeah. Mm. Damn, I wish I could just figure it out, but it's just being a pain in the butt. They both make it look like it's Inception. No. This one. This one. No, that's. Had to be so hard, didn't it? Yeah, window share is very hard. Yeah, I'm the worst too. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I'd be like, oh my god, we're never inviting this chick on ever again. Like, we can't even, her head's so low. Like, oh my God. Oh, I'm getting dead feet. I'm getting dead feet. All good. You fold that laundry. You can just listen to me in the background. Absolutely fail at trying to share this. I'm going to do it again. I should try maybe. Is it presentation? No. It's so confusing. Yeah, so like I don't know, like I don't know why it does that. That's the annoying thing. Do you know any other streaming things that are like better? I mean, I just paid for it, but that's fine. Mm. Well, if you mean by most embarrassing, yeah, I would agree. I don't know. She is asleep. I thought all of you guys would be asleep, to be honest. Oh, I'm just pulling out hair. It's early, yeah. Early in the morning. Yeah, personally, like StreamYard. Well, the reason I was on Restream is just because it's free, and I'm not sure if StreamYard is as well, but yeah. Yeah. If I didn't have insomnia, I would definitely be asleep. But I do. No, because I want to hear it from her mouth. I want to show everyone. Oh, it's so frustrating. How about we just start and I'm just going to have to keep going in and put on my camera. Hey, how about that? What do you reckon? Because it's very interesting to know what she was saying back then to what she's saying now, and it's completely different. So, yeah. I'm just going to go.
Yay! Okay, everybody. So, hey there, it's Jessie Lee Ward. I'm coming to you live from my office again, and I'm pretty excited because oh gosh, one of my dogs is trying to enter. Surprise, surprise. So, I have 4 dogs, for those of you who don't know. So, well, I technically have 3 right now, but we're dog sitting. So, my story I want to share with you. I think that stories are the most important thing you can do in your business, because if you want to be successful, you need to be completely transparent. There is nothing worse than I
find it so funny. She's being more transparent in some sense now in this video that we're watching than what she is nowadays to what her story used to be. She doesn't mention that her mother was the landlord nowadays. you know, that's just one example of saying of half truths. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually. Hello. I can't believe we actually got it. All right.
In business who you can tell is fake, somebody who you can tell you absolutely cannot relate to because they are not willing to open up about things or tell you maybe even just where they came from, right? Humble beginnings. So I think this is very important because I think this is a big differentiator between where I am currently in my business and where a lot of people who maybe started when I started my business or before I started my business are where they are compared to where I am. So I've always been very open about where I came from. And what I kind of realized today actually was that I haven't told my story in a long time. I actually, if you're unfamiliar, just joined a new company about 5 months ago. And I used to tell what I call my I story every single night. So every time I would go out and do a presentation in someone's home, I would start by giving them sort of a little blippet of my life. And it would...
So yeah, Jessie Lee was in, what was it? It used to be Slumber Parties or Love Wings or something. Oh, not Love Wings or something. So, oh god, I would not want to be in a party with her. That does not sound fun at all. No thanks.
Kind of, I don't know how else to edify is not the right word because I don't think you really edify yourself, but it would humanize me, right? And so
Ray Higdon uses that word a lot, doesn't he? Edify. He is a fucking, excuse my French, scary dude.
So, oh yay, Daily Dose of Jessie Lee, yay! So I will try to do this every day, I promise. We're about to go to the dog park, but first I want to tell you my story. So I'm actually going to give you way more detail than I used to when I would do my little I story at parties. But I think, and I realized this over the past few years, it's the reason I am the way I am. And if you can find out what your story is and why certain things happened in your life to turn you into who you are today, I think that it'll be a very powerful message that you can share amongst the masses. Because no matter what your story is, no matter what your background is, no matter how bad it was, no matter how good it was, no matter how much you think maybe it was the same story that everyone you know has, there's something powerful about being very open about who you are and showing people that you care about them, okay? So I'm gonna take you way back to 1988. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what happened in 1988. I was just born then. I was raised...
Hey, Chelsea. If I pronounce your name wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm not the best reader. Oh my god, I got cat hair in my goddamn mouth. Lovely. Oh. And I just saw some float in my food. The cons of having a cat. I've probably eaten and smoked so much of my cat's hair, it's not even funny. Notice how they've always got to have a story. All the time. I don't need to know about your money issues if I'm going to be purchasing stuff from you. Like, I don't need to know, like, where you were back then. I don't know. It's just, it's so... God. Let's continue.
Well, when I was born, my parents were still together. We lived in Silver Spring, Maryland. And my great-grandmother was there, and she passed away when I was about 1.5 years old. But she always instilled, apparently, according to my mother, learning into our brains at a very young age. So allegedly, my older brother, he's almost an Irish twin, but not quite. He apparently was reading when he was like 18 months old. He was speaking full sentences by a year, and like...
Full sentence by a year? I mean, that's pretty impressive. Like, I don't want to, like, deny that. It's just, it seems very fantastical. I have fucking cat hair in my mouth. Oh my God. Does anyone else have fur babies? Cats, dogs, ferrets, bunnies, anything. And just the hair gets everywhere. I can see why so many people get those, what are they called? Those, Labradoodle thingies? I can't really remember, but they're so cute. Oh, you have 4. I love cats. I have 2. They're a bit shy. I don't know why. It's just me. Like, I live alone. It's, yeah. It's crazy. But yeah. Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna have a cheeky so I'm gonna turn my camera off and my sound. I'll be back in a sec.
Like, I mean, he's still brilliant. He actually has taught himself Mandarin Chinese. He's fluent. He lives overseas in China now, so he's always impressed me with his knowledge. But we think that comes from not only genetics, but my great grandmother from a very young age. There was a lot of reading going on in the household, and so even though she passed away when I was about 18 months old, I think certainly my love of knowledge, information comes from her being a presence in my life. So my father actually has a lot of mental stuff going on with him. I actually had really no father presence as a child, simply because my father was actually in jail most of my childhood. My parents divorced very young. Super abusive relationship. I was actually the one to call.
Oversharing. We don't need to know any of this. That's very private. What if her dad or brother or mother didn't want any of that known to the public? But she feels like she has a right to tell other people's, story. Yes, it involves her as well. Yes, of course. Like, she's got a right to say it as well. But to put an identity to the people, that she's talking about, particular things, it's just, I'm the reason why I put my dad in prison. Like, that's really sad. Let me put some graphics underneath because this looks hella boring. Oh, that's better. That's better. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's the oversharing. It's not just, it's her trauma, but it's also probably part of her siblings' trauma as well. And she just doesn't really acknowledge that at all. And it's like, oh, my brother. It's like, okay, shh. Yeah, dude, so am I, Karina. I'm an oversharer. Girl.
On my at a really young age, and so I kind of had some guilt about that growing up because I thought it was my fault that I didn't have a dad. And when I was in school, elementary school, middle school, etc., I used to get made fun of all the time for it.
I don't think it's any child's fault that a particular parent isn't in their life per se. But anyway, again, oversharing.
He was out of jail and he came into jail. It was always really embarrassing for me. I'll never forget. This is actually weird. I don't think I've ever told anyone that I remember this, but now all of the internet gets to know. Now, I remember probably being maybe in 3rd grade or 2nd grade or something like that, and he brought our dog to school, and the dog got loose. I don't know why, but the dog got loose in the school, and it was like one of my most embarrassing moments ever, because then on the intercoms, it was like, there's a loose dog, and it was my little dog Grover. So there were just all these weird memories of any kind of paternal figure in my life. But the reason I bring that up, and like I said, my father and I have a great relationship now. I've forgiven him for everything that happened in the past because I realize everything happens for a reason, and it turns you into who you are as an adult and who.
I don't want to hear the whole notion of things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. I fucking don't want to hear it. Jessie Lee, I don't want to hear it.
A day. So let me elaborate on that. Because of only a strong, really female presence in my life, I was really raised a lot by my grandparents and solely my mother. I have always been very pro-woman, okay? And I don't mean this in a sexual way or anything like that, if that came out like that to you. What I mean by that.
Really? Because you seem to throw the term lesbian around as an insult a lot.
Is I have always believed that women change the world. I've always believed that you can do anything you want and it does not require any kind of male influence for you to be as successful as you want. And I learned that firsthand. I watched my mom be a very much so single mother as my father was in jail, like I mentioned. I watched my grandmother try to take me to choir practice and stuff. And I know what it's like to struggle. So why do I bring that up? So the title of this, I made it something like Rags to Riches, and it's because my story is very rags to riches. Okay, so when I say rags to riches, I don't mean that I was on the streets. I don't mean that I was homeless. What I mean by that is I lived a very meager lifestyle as a child. So we lived in a country town, and we were the have-nots. Okay, and some of you on here can probably relate to that. You know, if we wanted to do something, it was really if my grandparents could help pay for.
The rags to riches story begins.
And if they couldn't, it wasn't going to happen. So what did that instill in me? That instilled a work ethic in me that was like none other, because I knew that if I was ever going to have children, and I know some of you watching are always like, Jessie Lee, have babies, right? I'm going to, just not yet. It instilled in me that I shouldn't have kids until there is enough income in my life where my kids don't have to be the have-nots. They'll have to earn the things, but I will never make my children want for anything that they do deserve based off of good behavior, good grades, etc. Okay, because I know what it's like to feel like, Mom, I'm getting straight A's. Mom, I'm being such a good kid. Mom, I'm helping around the house. Mom, what about me? Where are my clothes? Why do I have to wear hand-me-downs when my older sister is 9 years?
Hello, sorry, I was muted. Hi, Rachel. Health After MLM. How are you? We are just watching Jessie Lee's original story where she mentions her mother being the landlord and where she mentions the brain tumor as well. Fighting for her life. I'm sorry. She does seek out male validator, but I get that. I get that. You know, 2020 was like, oh my gosh, not a great year for me. Like, went on the Tinder. I get where she's coming from, you know? Like, I get it. But she's also, she said that she was never going to date another married man again, allegedly. And she's gone and done the same thing again. Oh, I'm going to turn my heater on. It's getting a bit chilly again. Oh my God. Need 2 feet. Whoopsie, sorry. Oh. So, like, I get it. Let's continue.
And doesn't even live here, you know? So I know what that's like. So anyway, back to that. So I know what that's like. I know what it's like not to be able to have the things you want. So I grew up, and like I said, I was always kind of the outcast because, you know, my dad was not around and we didn't have money to do all the fun things that people had. You know, I know what it's like to feel really awkward asking your parents for $10, $15 for a field trip, and then they tell you, no, we don't have it. I know what it's like. And I think that for me, it was such a good lesson. It was such a good lesson because I learned you don't complain, because complaining doesn't get you things. I learned that you can't be upset about what other people have, because ultimately you can change the path for you and your children. You know, I always talk when I do seminars and stuff like that, and I talk about why it's so important to have a deep instilled why inside of you, right? A why that makes you cry is what I call it a lot of the time. And all that
Your why should make you cry. No. I'm sorry if me eating grosses you out, but I haven't eaten today, so yeah. Exactly. I couldn't read. I went to like special like classes in different schools. Like I went to a whole different school for a particular program, and it still didn't teach me how to read. Like I just It's schnitzel, chicken schnitzel, rice, and like veggies. It's like a super lazy dinner. Hello, Life Panic. How are you? How are ya? I sound really awkward. I'm sorry. Please let me know if like my noise is like my sounds too low or like anything like that. Cause I don't know. What's everyone up to tonight anyway? There's like 3 people in the chat at the moment, so alright, sweet. Alright, let's continue this absolute dumpster fire.
is something that when you feel like everyone's telling you no, or you feel like you cannot succeed anymore and you're like, I'm throwing in the towel, what is the reason why you can't give up? That's a why, okay? And so I think when you have one of those that's very, very strong, you're just going to succeed. And I think that I've always had that because I know what it's like to not have people around you who have a strong why. Does that make sense? I hope so. So, like I said, I grew up not a lot of stuff, not a lot of cool things, whatever. Didn't really matter to me. I think it also poised a lot of creativity in my life. So we were big at building forts. We would rummage through the woods. I can build a killer fire. So if you guys want to make like a bonfire and make some s'mores together, I'm totally down. I was very outdoorsy. I was a total tomboy. I learned that material things mean absolutely nothing. I learned that family is very important and you actually get to choose your family as you get older.
Family is really important, yeah. But there's nothing that makes me happier than spending money. I'll admit, I'm a shopping addict. That's not even a joke. I'm a legit shopping addict. Love it. But this chick is just, it's all word salad. It's all just word salad. Yeah, back in the day. So this is her original story of how she got into network marketing and how, because now she says that she was living in the basement somewhere of a landlord, and basically the rent was going up $300, and she happened to leave out the fact that that landlord was her mother. So yeah, that's Jade. That's JLW. Hashtag boss Lee. Oh God, this chair goes back so far. Jesus. Yeah, it's her. Well, stage 4 bowel cancer will do that to you. It'll, yeah. I have witnessed firsthand what it does to the body. Like, my auntie passed away from that, and it took her very quickly. So I'm very interested to find out if it's shrunk, if it's not, and yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, when you're in an MLM, which is, in my opinion, protective language, is a high control cult like atmosphere. You change. There's like you that's like away from the group, which is, you're not really generally away from the group for much longer, for very long. And then there's the character like Jessie Lee, like how Erin Bates said, there's Jessie Lee Ward and then there's #BossLee. There's two different people. And that, her real true self is very, reserved. Sorry, I need to remember to do comments as well. Sorry, so not just her vibe, her whole appearance. Yes. And Chelsea, hello. I agree with that. Even before she was diagnosed with PCOS, yeah, well, she did look different. That's why it's either I wish that it came out that she was taking, Ozempic instead of this. This is like an awful thing to be diagnosed with. It's awful, and I really, really genuinely hope that she pulls through. I really do, because it's just no one deserves to die before their time. Yeah, I think she was in Prove It Then. I'll have to confirm when the video was. I downloaded it, so it was just, I had easy access to it, which it is now. I know how to stream. I have insomnia a lot, guys, so yeah. And the good thing is I didn't want people to like see it on my timeline, because like people that I know would still be awake. I'm like, oh, no. All the people I know in my real life are gonna know. So embarrassing. But you guys make me feel a lot more comfy, so thank you. But yeah, the changes started before the big C. But I mean, the thing is, she could have had it for quite a while. She had stomach issues, loss of weight. That's it. Those are symptoms. She has a persona, and what she claims is her. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's continue now that we caught up.
You get older just because somebody's related by blood. I've noticed that there are people who are going to influence your life nonstop, and they're not going to have they're not even of the same blood type as you. You know what I mean? You're going to have people that become your family through your life. And I just found that to be so empowering, because as I looked around my neighborhood and as I made, friendships, and some of these people have been in my life for my entire life now, I have family that's not necessarily related to me. And I think that's so empowering to hear, because some of you might feel like you're all alone a lot of the time. Some of you might.
Hang on, I'm gonna highlight this one in a second. Okay, I'm back. Hello, welcome back, Karina. I have to change. I'll highlight this comment in a second. I can read it better. I thought I remembered that right after her surgery, she declared Boss Lee is dead, meaning to say that she wasn't going to be the tiger lady anymore. What's a tiger lady? Does she mean like chill out? Like she's gonna be like nice? Was she ever nice? I don't know. But she still refers to herself that way. Well, she just says a lot of things, doesn't she? And yeah, I get. Look, if I was in her situation and I was staring death down the look, we all are at the end of the day. Some of us are just further away from it. Hers is a lot closer than ours. And I'd say some pretty kooky stuff as well. Like, but she is literally promoting so much pseudoscience and just like, oh, it's just really scary. It's just really scary. I just saw that there's 7. I'm like, oh my God, what? Hello, welcome. But like, I get it. Good luck at the doctors. I hope everything goes as you hope. Never know saying those things. I believe you. Don't worry, Karina. Excuses. Oh, live streaming is so fun. I did not expect to have this many people on, so this is fun.
Get along with my family. I can't stand them. Well, you get to actually pick your own family, and I think that's such like a moment that I had when I was growing up because I felt like I was alone a lot of the time, right? Okay, so anyway, in high school, I excelled at academics and in music, and I think a lot of that was because I just liked spending extra time at school because we didn't have stuff at home to do. And so I ended up going to college. I talked about this yesterday. I went on a full academic ride, and it was awesome. So my experience in college.
That is amazing, by the way. Like, how many people, especially in America, can say that? You know, that like she's college educated. There are so many people in MLMs, people in the right, either conservative, Christians, either just people in high control groups in general just really don't like their followers being educated. Why? Because if they're educated, their critical thinking skills are going to start really developing, and that's not a good thing. So the best thing, it happened, I don't know what I can and can't say, but I just want to, but it's happened in lots of cases, you know, they have all the answers, even though they're taking advice from a functional medical doctor. Like, get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Like, get fucked. I literally only put in my body what a medical doctor prescribes to me. That includes the devil's lettuce. So, come on. Like, seriously. I gotta move this fucking diamond painting until I finish eating. But I will be doing more of this. Look, That's some good shit. So I'll do that later. Just want to get out of the way.
Nothing about what I learned, so please don't ask. My degrees are in marketing and communications. I have a minor in political science and a minor in women's studies. So remember, back to that whole women thing, I think that was instilled from a very young age. And like I said, I could tell you nothing. We can talk about politics, but I refuse to actually with anybody. I'll talk about women all day, though. I'm still very passionate about that. But most of the stuff I learned, I'll tell you what college will teach you. So for those of you who watched yesterday, and I told you I have a degree, but I don't think college is for everyone, here's what I mean by that. College for me, I learned work ethic. So I learned how to be a professional procrastinator. I learned how to get more done in an hour than most people do in an entire week. And I'm so serious about that. My productivity is insane.
Like, I can't really speak much to that part because I've never been to higher education to that level. Okay, I wasn't very good, okay? I'm pretty sure I am like dyslexic and like dyscalculus and dysgraph something. It's like something, it's another, like there's so many different forms. Like, oh my God, this is why I struggled so fucking much. I wasn't stupid. I'm just different. That's interesting that she has marketing and communication education, and she worked in a lab. Exactly. If she was a woman's woman, she wouldn't feel so threatened by other women and use lesbian as an insult, right? I feel like I need to move my camera, but I can't be fucked right now. Oh, everything's gonna be a competition with her. Everything's going to be a competition with her. Higher education is overrated, in my opinion, as someone with a bachelor. Yeah, well, it can be. Like, I think I've come to notice that I don't know what words to use. I just don't have the capacity or I don't have the ability to keep up with them. I don't think. I would have to, like, you know, like I would have a meltdown. I've had meltdowns in statistics. And that was apparently meant to be the easiest of them all. Hell, we look at so much statistics. Looking in, like, doing anti-MLM content. Yet, I still would have breakdowns, but this stuff still fascinates me. It's the sort of atmosphere, and that's okay. We don't have to learn in the same way. Wonder how much of a follower she really had by the time of this video. The Wayback Machine would actually be a really good way to figure that out. Very good way. She is very engaging. She's a very attractive young woman. She's actually a year older than me. I am turning 33 this year. We need more trade graduates. Trade graduates, does that mean like hairdressers, plumbers, things like that? Is that what you guys mean by that? Because don't forget, I'm Aussie. When I did hairdressing, And back when I was a hairdresser, how old was I? I was 19 turning 20, I believe. And this was during a time when you were doing an apprenticeship where you got paid to do it, basically. So you completed 3 months of an apprenticeship, you got $800 to go towards your trade. You've completed a year's, so you graduate and your first year you got like, I can't remember, it was like 1,000, and the apprenticeship was for 3 years as well. 3 years. So we were getting paid. Now I don't know what the stats were, how many people were going there and things like that, but that's what got me to stay in hairdressing, to be quite honest with you. If I wasn't getting paid to stay in the trade, I wouldn't have stayed any longer. Fudge that. Does she? I didn't know. Because my confidence with this stuff has only just come in. Like, I am confident in reading the comments. Like, you know. But it wasn't always like that. It's not always like that. You know? I'd approach her in this context, yeah, but not her now. Oh, sorry, I'm super. Yeah, plumbers, electricians. Holy shit, Daisy, we're the same age. Yeah, 20th July, 1990. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been a school person. Always been more artistic than anything else. See, math has never been my thing. Don't get me wrong, numbers do interest me, but having to work out the numbers, that's the thing that freaks me out. That's the thing that freaks me out heaps. I was super into school. I got straight A's, except for math. Yeah. The only thing that I got like top in was like ancient history, and that was like in year 11 when I was like, how old was I? That was when I decided to leave. I was 19. But that's ancient history. It's kind of easy to get top in, to be honest. Wait, I can't see it. My sister's the same way, Karina. I believe there are many types of exactly. There's many different types, different ways of learning as well, and that's what you got to figure out. You know, how you learn best. If you have children, it's, you know, find out how they learn best, because if they're having trouble, it just could be as simple as changing how you deliver information to them. I am very much book smart. I'm very much book smart and was an A B student throughout school. Math is my weak spot. Yeah. Always been a creative point. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to change the background to something else, by the way. What color should I change the background, by the way? I had to work really hard in math. Yeah. I just didn't bother. I didn't bother. I had the mentor. I didn't bother. I left high school in year 9 and worked for a little bit. Didn't go back till I was 19 years old. Don't know how many years that would have been. Yeah. I get you though. Yeah, Heather, I managed a few laundromats for like 7 years. I mean, everything from profit and loss statements, ordering stuff, bank deposits, and payroll. I thrived. Exactly. Like, you can have a mediocre job and thrive. And these people are like, why would you want to do that? I'm sorry, I don't want to scam people. They should fucking, they would be absolute, their jaws would hit the floor if they knew what I did. Honestly. Oh, I keep getting a dead leg. And it really hurts. But when I had Leo, priorities changed and they didn't want me to take Leo to work with after they promised me I could. See, why promise that if that wasn't going to be the case? Like, if it wasn't going to be okay, just say that from the get-go. They could have said that from the get-go, but they didn't. They decided, like, yeah, that's fine. And then you comes, oh, I'm here to, no, we changed our mind. It's like, what? Like, it's such a fucked thing to do. Exactly. I've run retail establishments most of my life. I hate it, but I'm good at it. Yeah. Oh shit. I love my job and I'm good at it, so I can't complain. Karina, I bet you're giggling so hard right now, aren't you? I fucking love you, girl. So much. Alright, let's continue. I love you, Cornell. So much, bro. Fuck. See? And these people think, oh, if only they knew.
When I sit down something, I will crank for an hour, and it's like I'll never forget doing like a 25-page paper and being like done in an hour, and people would be like, what? I think I learned Spanish in 48 hours one time so I could pass my final. Like, there was, I think that's what you learn in college. You kind of define who you are, you learn work ethic, but that's sort of where it ends. So anyway, went to college and was offered really great jobs actually in New York City where I went to college. I'm still connected with several of my college professors who offered me jobs up in the city, but I turned them down because it was very important to me to give back to my grandparents who then needed some help from me. So my grandmother's super religious. She used to take us to church every Sunday. I was in the church choir, all these church activities, handbell choir, all that stuff, because those were my free activities, right? Where I learned a lot of cool stuff as a kid. But my grandparents were very, very important to me. I think they were probably really the only stability that ever happened in my life. And I think that's I owe a lot, pretty much I feel like I owe my life to them. So my grandparents were not in good health. And because of that, post-graduation, I actually left New York City, an amazing marketing job. It was a public relations job, actually, that was offered to me. And instead, I came home to Maryland to help take care of my grandparents. There's a ton of
yeah, you are. There's this new, well, he's not new, he's been doing this for a while, but I've just come across him recently. He's called, his YouTube channel is Owen Morgan Telltale. He's got a few different channels, but he was reacting to a Jehovah's Witness and and yeah, so like we there was like Australian accents, and he's like, oh, I love the way they say 13. And the way he said it was so funny. He's like, 13. I'm like, do I say 13 like that? But yeah, he's really good. If you go to my channel and if you go to channels, I think if I've liked any channels and stuff on this account, you'll be able to see it. They're all there. His logos are like a bluey one. You can't miss it. he does a lot of commentary on like radical religious, you know, Christians. Basically, it's good stuff.
Don't have time on a Periscope to talk about. I'm sure y'all can relate. I know I'm gonna tap my own hearts for that one. No, I'm kidding. But you know, a lot of family drama, whatever. But my grandparents meant so much to me that I came back here and I actually got a job in a pathology lab like I talked about. And it was then that I realized that I knew for sure I was destined for something more. So back to the religion thing, I'm not here to preach to you about, you know, I was raised Episcopalian, baptized a Baptist. I've been to everything from Mormon. I've been to a Mormon church. I've been to a Jewish temple.
Has she? This may not age well. I'm just going to turn off my camera and sound to have a, you know, I'm still here.
On everything, right? For me, religion is so much more just knowing that there's a higher power, knowing that everything happens for a reason, knowing that the universe gives you things, knowing that you're watching this because you're supposed to. And that might sound totally creepy, but I promise you, once you're kind of honed in on that, what happens is really powerful. What happens is you'll start noticing, you'll have like a little dream where you'll remember like one little thing, and then the next day, for whatever reason, someone in your life will say something connected to that dream, and you're like, wait, what? Okay, there is a universe. There is something up.
That's just sort of being paranoid, I think. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Putting things, putting people in your place, putting messages in your ears. It's up to us to listen.
Jessie Lee Ward, if you watch this, you are a salesperson for a network marketing company. You slide into people's DMs. You literally claim to have built your business by following up until you were blocked. If that is not harassment, I don't know what the fuck is. Excuse my French, yet again. But seriously, God.
Okay, I believe in that, okay? So I'm not telling you to go to church on Wednesdays and Sundays and Saturdays and whatever and go to communion and go to confession. I'm just telling you, believe that it's not just you out there. Believe that there is something out there in the universe putting stuff in your path. I swear by that. I swear by that. I swear by that. I swear by that, okay? So karma, huge believer in karma. And I'm not gonna curse just because whatever, but they always, people are like, karma's a bee. And I'm like, look, karma's a bee if you're a bee. If you're not, karma's good. Right? But anyway, so like I said, it came back down here and I kept on noticing that the months that I was working at this lab, I was like, something in my life is missing. When I kept putting it out there and talking to, my mom, because I was living in her basement, I could not have,
she was living in her mother's basement. We knew that. You should keep telling that story, that side of the story, Jessie. Keep telling it. Don't forget your mom. That was her basement. It wasn't just some landlord. It was your mother.
In my paycheck, I knew exactly how much money I was going to have when when my paycheck came, I knew exactly how much money I had left over. And that was just not freedom to me. And I'm a huge advocate of pay yourself first. So somebody the other day actually messaged me and she's like, Jessie Lee, you said you were making all this money, or, you were making good money in a lab. How on earth were you broke? You could have moved out of your mom's house. You could have had this. I'm like, look, I don't think you understand the way money really works. Because if you understand how money works, A, you pay yourself first. B, money goes directly into retirement. C, the rest of your money can go into investments. Then you got savings. And then you're out of money after food, right? So many of us, we pay our bills first. We pay our debts first. And then if something's left over, maybe we'll get Chipotle. If you flip it and you put your investments first, and this wasn't supposed to be about money, but I love giving you guys money tips. If you put yourself first, you'll notice that the universe will start putting more money in its place. I promise you, you'll start seeing more opportunities to make money. So this is what happened to me.
This is the sunk cost fallacy. The more money you put into this business, the more it's gonna give back to you. That is not the case with MLMs. It's just not. It's not. she can pretend it all she likes, but it's just not.
I was like, oh my gosh, I need more money. I'm putting all this money into investments. At the time I had a Roth IRA because I had read Ramit Sethi's book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And he was telling me I needed to open up these accounts. And I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have any money left over. I'm never going to leave my mom's house. And what do you know? Boom, there happened to be network marketing. I swear to you, it was the weirdest thing. This is your live true story of how I found network marketing. There's a little thing called Facebook, if you're familiar. You ever been on there before? It's pretty cool. You can talk to people. Yeah, it's great. No, so I was on Facebook one day trolling like we all do, right? And I was just poking around on Facebook and I saw somebody who I had actually never met. Didn't know who she was. She commented on...
Yeah, about 6 million a year of it. Hello, Bianca!
Somebody's wall that I had also never met. So I was doing that thing where you are really stalking, you're like super bored, and you end up like 10 people deep and you have no idea who the person is. You're like reading somebody's status and you're like, how did I get here? You live in Kansas, right? So this is what happened. I was like I was deep into Facebook and on someone's page I didn't even know, and somebody had written on her wall something like, you need to quit that job you have. You need to join me in my business. And she posted her link, which is a really awful way to market your business, by the way. But look at me now, okay? So
how else are you going to find them if you don't share a link? The fuck? You see, am I wrong? But is that not how it happens? Exactly. Yeah, her privilege is showing hard.
I clicked on the link and I was like, what the hell is this? And I started reading it. And I went upstairs next day and I started complaining to my mom. And I said, Mom, I've been reading this book you got me as a college graduation gift. I Will Teach You to Be Rich. And he says I need to be making more money. And he says I need to invest. And I don't know how to invest if I don't have any extra money. And I was online last night on Facebook. And this girl was talking about this at-home business. And my mom goes, yes, you should do one of those at-home businesses. And I was like, really? Now, if you know me, you know the first at-home business I chose was a little unconventional, very much so women's empowerment.
Just because you're selling a vibrator doesn't mean you're selling women empowerment, especially if you are the one that's selling it, Jessie Lee Ward. You literally use lesbian as an insult to your ex-best friends. She woke up and you just can't handle it. Don't get me wrong. I love toys. Toys are the best. Like, literally. But an MLM? No, thank you. No, I'll pass. No, I'll get my lubricant from the grocery store. Thank you.
But it's a little taboo. And so my mom, I think, was thinking more along the lines of like Avon or something. Oops, sorry, Mom.
I remember Avon. Avon, I swear we got so many things from Avon. Like, I just remember having the Avon pamphlet and oh god, I love it. I remember.
And I just went online and I bought a kit under this person who I had no idea. There was no faith in her because I didn't know who she was. There was a faith in myself. Okay, so jump back really fast to when I was, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, no money in the household, couldn't ask my mom to go do stuff, couldn't, rely on anybody, but who could I rely on? Myself, right? And so my same little spidey senses started tingling, and I was like, man, I could do something with this. And that was immediately when I mean, I can't say I went full force because I still had a full-time job. But that was when I started applying myself more. I started putting myself in positions to do that whole rags to riches story. I started loving the word no. The word no got me excited because I was like, dude, if they tell me no faster, I can find a yes faster. So I went to work the next day after buying a kit, walked out of the house, and my mom said, well, I went, Mom, I bought a kit. She said, well, what is it for? And I said, and she said, look, I don't care what it's for as long as it's not one of those stupid sex toy parties. And I was like, and I walked out the door, went to work. And that was when I realized, oh my gosh, this is it, Jessie. Like, you're either going to make money or you're going to be another statistic that fails. And I knew I wasn't going to be a statistic that fails because I'm all about
you were successful because you really were willing to manipulate, gaslight, half truths, you know, to all your recruits, in my opinion, and in my opinion, brainwash them into being loyal to you to wherever you go. Remember the original 14? But now you say it's the original 8? Yeah, there was 14. We remember. So is it just me, or does she give... I have a lot of sex vibes while... Look, if she was a V, then I'm not going to comment. And not only that, I think a lot of Smex is amazing, as long as all consensual, everyone is of legal age, everyone's, you know, boundaries are respected. Let's have some fun. But we've heard how she's spoken in the past. Okay, I would never speak like that about the people I have been with, like that. That's just, no, it's not okay. You know? Not that there's anything wrong with being a virgin, just an observation. Exactly. Manipulate, gaslight. Exactly. Yeah.
Dream, create, repeat. Dream, create, repeat. Dream, create, repeat. Okay? And so this is what I did. I went to work. And I worked in a lab, like I mentioned. I went upstairs, and upstairs is where all the women were, for whatever reason, except for 2 scientists. And I started asking everyone, I said, would you have a party? Would you have a party? Would you have a party? And I heard like 10 no's within 2 minutes.
She's about to tell us the reason why she got fired, because she was soliciting work for an MLM at her place of work. Mind you, she works in a fucking lab. It's not like she works behind a bar or, you know, she works in a lab. I would expect a certain level of professionalism from, you know, my staff, my scientists. I don't know what you would call her. Just because she worked in a lab, I do not feel comfortable calling her a scientist. She might have been, an assistant? I have no idea. I'm turning the heater on, so if you hear something, sorry. Exactly. More like harass, get a sale, party, and or recruit and repeat. Exactly. Yes. That's right. Yes.
I just spent $400 on something, and I need to make that money back because I invested in myself. I need to make the money back. And so then I said, you know what? I'm going to go down.
Even in my profession, I have never spent that much money on sex toys. I'm sorry. That's ridiculous. Just goes to show how expensive stuff is. Like,
and I went down into the lab, and the first person I asked in the lab said yes. And that launched everything for me. Because as soon as I was like, oh, yeah, I tasted that feeling of success, I knew I wanted more. Flash forward to 4 days after that person said yes, I had my first show. It was a $1,700 party. I was reading out of a catalog, and I realized at that point in time, it was a $744 profit that I was dreaming, that I was creating, and that I could keep repeating it. And I went on to run a multi-million-dollar team. For those of you who don't already know, I broke every single record I know of in the company, and I had a blast doing it, right? So then I just realized that that company was never going to be my long-term plan, and I moved on, which is absolutely fine. But here's the thing. Everybody has stuff. Okay, everybody has bad stuff that, bad cards that are dealt to them, things that happen that they wish they didn't, life scenarios that maybe aren't peaches and cream. But there is nothing I hate more than somebody who will not help themselves, okay? If I sat on here and I complained to you about my misfortunes and, oh, this happened to me and it was such a sad, sad story, you guys would not listen to me because you'd be like, all she does is complain, okay? And I will tell you, I've got stuff. We all have stuff, right? I say my favorite, but it's like my least favorite thing about myself is I have an awful memory, right? You know, people who complain about it all the time, they're like, my memory is really bad. Well, my memory is really bad. I literally have a brain tumor, but it doesn't matter to me because I'm...
She just said it. I have a brain tumor. She just said it. What happened to that brain tumor? Does anybody know? Because I'm really curious to know what the hell happened to it. I seriously want to know. She's so not relatable anymore. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to leverage this because I can just keep asking questions over and over again. Next thing you know, I remember it all. All right? So don't worry about the obstacles in your path. Worry about
this comment right here. Yeah, but MLMs want you to tell your story. That's how they prey on the vulnerable. Exactly. Exactly. I forget where I have heard it said. I can't remember what video, but it was something along the lines of stories sell. I don't know. It could have possibly been maybe like an It Works or a Monat one. I'm not too sure. But, yeah. She literally just said she has a tumor. What happened to it? Tumors don't just go away. Okay? Certainly not stage 4 bowel cancer. That's certainly going to prove a lot harder to make disappear. Especially if it's real, because it is. I am questioning the brain tumor. That's what I want to know. I also heard through the grapevine, that she said before that she's had Lyme disease. Yes, I've heard that as well. Absolutely life panic. Yeah, I've heard her say that, and yeah, they want to exactly. They want to talk about your pain points, exactly. No, I get exactly what you mean. I completely get what you're saying. Oh, I need. Where is my mail? Alright, this one's nearly done, and if you want, we can watch another one. Because,
worry about how you're going to succeed by getting through the obstacles. So now am I a top earner? Yeah. Okay. Now do I live in a really nice house in a really expensive area of the country? Yeah. Do I have an amazing husband? Yes. Do I have not only my dogs, but also I foster dogs because I live this life of freedom. I'm very freedom motivated now. Yes. Okay. So the reason I want to tell you my story is
you have all this freedom, yeah. How long and how many hours days/hours was it? And after she got out of hospital till she was back on stage. I'm sorry, but if you were my sister, I would try and legally kidnap you and make sure that you went on bed rest. I'd be like, fuck off. She's just had allegedly 10 inches of her fucking bowel removed. She's not speaking for you. Fuck off. But she has all these yes people around her saying, basically, oh, I just really, I hate her behavior and the things that she does, and I don't hate her as a person at all. I just wonder what it would possibly take for her to really just take a step back and think about what she's doing. Exactly. Never sits the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. I literally work 2 days a week. You know what I do those last 5 days? Nothing. Relax. Do this. I do whatever I want. That is freedom. Fucking hell.
Your own story. You can change your own life. You can be the influence. You could be the person delivering this kind of message to people, this message of hope and positivity and life-changing experiences, okay? That kind of stuff I think is so powerful, because now here I am 5 years into my freedom career, if you will, of doing my own businesses. And you guys, I've been on over 30 free vacations. I have won cars. I have won more Tiffany's and diamonds, and clearly I'm not fancy enough to wear any of them, because whatever. I've won more stuff than the average person. Designer handbags, I think I have 15 of them that I never use. It's I have so much stuff because I took a chance, because I believed in myself, because I didn't let my past define me, because I didn't let anybody else define me, but because I believed in myself, because I believed that I was destined for more than just the girl from the country who's gonna get a good job at a bank or a whatever, and I'm gonna climb the corporate ladder, and I'm gonna retire when I'm 65, and I'm gonna have 16 grandkids, and no, I wanted to design, I might have 16.
The perfect life or a successful life doesn't look the same. It looks completely different in every single human being. You see how they want to try and have this sort of, oh, what happened, baby? One of the cats trying to get up. They have this group, this is how it has to be done. It's like, what? No.
But I want to design my own path. I want to design my own future. And if you're watching this, you're smart. And I'm so grateful for you for watching it, because you're giving me a part of your time. So I will let you guys go, but I hope you got something out of that. I'm going to head to the dog park and make some connections for my business. I hope you guys all have a very prosperous rest of your day. And if you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. Everything.
Did you just hear that? I'm going to go to the dog park. Let's just, can we go back just a little bit? Just a little bit.
Own path. I want to design my own future. And if you're watching this, you're smart. And I'm so grateful for you for watching it, because you're giving me a part of your time. So I will let you guys go, but I hope you got something out of that. I'm going to head to the dog park and make some connections for my business. I hope you guys all have a very prosperous rest of your day. And if you need anything,
I'm going to go to the dog park to make some business connections for my business. What the fuck? Does she actually... Okay, I have a hypothesis. Okay? Does she have dogs just as a conversation starter for her business? Because apparently she goes to the dog park to recruit. What the actual hell? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Holy moly. That's wild. That is crazy. I cannot believe. Wild. I have a few other things that we can react to as well, by the way. So, shoot. I would say I wouldn't put it past her, but she's actually kind of a good mum. Yeah. Hello. That's my baby. One of my babies. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, handsome. You little shy boy. Hey. His name's Rolo. Yay! Yay! Isn't he handsome? Look how fluff. Oh, like I would actually die for that cat. Like if I would do anything to protect that little boy. He's my little baby. He's a handsome boy. Oh, he's so cute. Come over here, baby. He's gonna be a little turd. Come on. Oh, he's so cute. I know, he always poses. He's so cute. I'm gonna go look in my hard drive. See if there's anything else we can react to. You gotta play the floof tax. You gotta play the floof tax. Exactly. Don't fall into that box, Bubby, because you might hurt yourself. All right, so hang on. I gotta change the way that I can see this shit because it's fucking. I should stop swearing because I don't want to have Right, passport. All right, so we got Ray Higdon, Sabrina Folders, No Shame, Jessie Lee, Fraser Brooks. We got Erica Worre, we got Dom Izzo, and don't worry, I ain't afraid to take that motherfucker on. Trust me. He's I would take. I don't care. I wouldn't debate him or anything like that, but I've got so much. So much. Oh, thank you. Thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun. Like, comment after you exit or after I finish the stream later if you can be bothered. Just helps in the algorithm, guys. So yeah. Have a lovely night or morning whenever you're watching this. So yeah. I sound so fucking awkward. I think we should. We should. Not like I was gonna ask for permission. I was just gonna fucking do it anyway. But I don't know. Which one is the longer one? Because don't forget, I think this is the last one I can upload because I had already one uploaded, an Eric Worre one, but I'm not putting that up because I just filmed that video, so we're not reacting to that one. I knew I should have got the $41 one. I knew I should have got it. Oh well. Let me have a look and see if this one's any good. Oh Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, this is completely unacceptable.
I don't know if you can hear
me
it.
off in the network marketing industry. And this is a scam. This is 100% legitimate.
Got caught doing an MLM scam.
Because I forgot about this fucking problem. I'm Dominic Izzo, and I am the bull of MLM. Welcome to my channel. This is a pro network marketing channel. I know I cover a lot of the anti-MLM topics of conversation, but this really pissed me off today. The fact I had to stop everything and just do a content right now.
No worries, Rachel. You have a good day. Maybe I'll catch you later.
Now, I've been with 3 network marketing companies.
I hope you have a good call with your client.
I can't remember the Stream, which was an energy company, like where they, I think that their main competition, I can't remember what it is, but you take your Commonwealth Edison bill.
Dude, really? Perfect.
Distributes it. I didn't understand the process so well. And then I was with Viseo. So I was with Juice Plus from 2012 until 2017.
He on his bullshit.
I left the company for a couple different reasons. Number one, I got butthurt because.
Okay, so Eric Worre, I'm pretty sure, did have a time in Juice Plus, which is also where Dominic resides right now, right? I bet he's gonna think, oh, she's such a fat fucking ugly bitch. She got fake hair. Bitch, I got fucking tinsel in my hair. I'm fucking gorgeous, okay? And it doesn't matter. He can call me a see you next Tuesday, and I'll be like, hell yeah, baby. That's right. I am. What is it again? Say it again. Say my name. See you next Tuesday. That's what I reckon. That's what I like. Thank you. So apparently there's 7 people watching. How do I, who do I? But yeah. So there's that one. Then there's also starting off in Juice Plus right. I feel like I want to go. I want more. More. Exit that. Okay. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't lose my tabs. I know. I hate the fact that people call us emotional. Are you joking me? Are you fucking joking me? Really? Really? If I called him a see you next Tuesday, oh my God, he would absolutely have a fucking meltdown. But if he called me a see you next Tuesday, I would just laugh. See you next Tuesday is nothing to me. It's just nothing. All right, I'm gonna go on the hunt. I'm gonna go on YouTube for a second. The bull of MLM. I am going to need to sink a couple more billies to watch this motherfucker.
Guys,
oh,
that is
up.
all.
Okay. Oh my Lord. Oh my God, he's so funny. I should try and work out how I can set up like a cat camera. Cons might be able to do that. Exactly. We don't need to show them no emotional though. Karina, we don't need to show them emotional. They just do it themselves. They experience it. They'll just call it something else. All right. I don't.
Hey, listen, I got
Which
this report.
one? Let's go to video. The last thing he posted was.
All right, this is going to be an unpopular topic for you, but don't get involved with a new network marketing company if you're looking to get in the business. Get involved with an established one. I'm talking Beachbody, Herbalife, Amway, any of the established
Are you
ones
hearing
out there.
it?
Here's why. If you look at what just happened with like Q Sciences, what happened is a lot of people from networks had an inside track. They took a bunch of their team members, jumped in, front loaded, and all of a sudden they're at a high rank, and boom, went down. And that's done with another company, including the last one that I was involved with for many years as well too, which is
that is literally the point that it happens. Are you literally that thick? Are you actually that thick? What's the couple in Amari and all that? Like the couple, the bald guy, he looks, I don't know what it was. He always made me laugh. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, I'm gonna have to chop up again soon, so I'm gonna have to leave for a second. I might have to I'll just grab my shit in a minute. I don't have to go right now, but I will soon. Hey, it's going to be so hard to sleep because I'm going to be like so exhilarated after this live. Like, seriously. Like, do you know how many fucking. In high school, when I was 15, 14, between the ages of like 13 and 15, I couldn't read. And doing anything online would just be like, oh my God, no, please don't make me do it. Like, I would have the worst panic attacks. And now, honey, I can reach a lot more people than just the classroom. That's scary. This is like such a nice lip gloss. Okay. Where was I? Trying to find a video. Let's let him finish what he has to say.
The pattern that the top people, they don't know how else to build. That's what they do. Hey, look, this company's opening. Let's get your team. Let's go jump in. And then actually after X amount of time, which is a very brief time, that those people rise up to the top and they try to duplicate that practice, which is not fucking possible. So if you really want to learn the industry, pitching, selling, closing, the slow.
That is the only thing you're told to do is duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Am I wrong? Like, they are such gaslighters. It's like they act like we haven't seen their private trainings. It's a joke. I hope you can hear like what I'm hearing on my end. is it in Las Vegas? What's the weather? Thank you. Thank you so much. How's the weather where you guys are? Karina said it was a bit shitty, like bit rainy. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so nervous, Erin. It's so nice to have you on here, Erin. Oh, yeah. I went to the dentist actually the other day. Thank God I didn't get stung with a needle. It was just like a look, photos and stuff like that, which was extremely not invasive at all. I'm more nervous about the next one. Yeah. In the Midwest. Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking at. The time. Oh, my God. Yeah, so you guys are just starting your day. I should have finished my day ages ago, but I have insomnia. And yeah. And I just finished filming a video. And I had to pay for I had to upgrade to standard so I could upload more videos. But now I wish I got the higher the $41 one now. So I can upload another video. And I have so much. So I don't know. I was going to do Dominic Izzo, but I just wasn't expecting you to be in the chat here, Erin. So I won't do that. Oh, you can never go wrong with a good old no shame sales game, right? No shame sales game is always going to be a good one. And let's see what I have. See, oh, there's like Fraser as well. Look at me targeting all the men. It's just let's just blast the men of MLM night, I guess. I know, but you know what he's like. Like, I can take him calling me a SLUT, see you next Tuesday, or a HWORE, see you next Tuesday. Like, I can handle him calling me all those things. Like, I will get the biggest laugh out of it. Like, it really won't affect me, like, at all. Like, I'll just find it really funny. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into enough of like his stuff. But oh, I got some WFAB stuff, I think, as well. But it's not videos, though. And I've only learned how to do, like, upload videos. And I can only upload one more. Unless I can delete the Eric Worre one that's in there. Let's have a look. Let's remove. and hope maybe I can upload another one. It's so fun learning about all of this, like live stream stuff. See, I would love to like play video games, but like the gaming community is fucking awful. The things they say to girls, I'm just like, bro, you kiss your mother with that mouth? Jesus. No wonder you don't get any, because you have horrible, you know. Oh. All right. What else? We got Young Living. I think I got one Young Living thing. Yeah. But it's pretty long. I don't know if it'll... I really gotta organize my folder better. I gotta organize it way better. Seeing as I can't find anything, there was a good No Shame Sales game one. No. This is why it helps to actually give the videos a name, not just a number when you're downloading it. Makes it way easier. I'm kind of itching. To do Izzo. I'm not gonna lie, Erin. I'm not gonna lie. What's the saying? Like what comedians get? You punch up, not down. I'm punching up. As in, I'm going like he's. He doesn't have a lot of content. That's the only thing. He's a shite content creator. I thought it was so funny that in the debate, he was like, I would never monetize my channel. Yeah, that's so easy for you to say when you don't even have enough subscribers to actually monetize. You know, nice way out, bro, but not easy. All right, let's have a look at this one.
Hello. For those of you who I do not yet know, my name is Colleen Nichols, and Hello. For those of you who I do not yet know, my name is Colleen Nichols, and I am the heartbeat behind No Shame Sales Game and Direct Sales Growth Community. And today, we're going to do a quick little training about sales.
Can you see that? I'm just curious. Because if I can't upload more, so it's just more, you know, just viewed better, then we can do it that way. I knew I should have got the one where I could upload 10 videos. I knew it. Oh, so silly. I'm just gonna have a cheeky. I needed to listen to this woman. I swear to God. I'm sorry. Let me have a look. I just want to find. There's like one video that's like. It's just like, really? Did you
Hello,
really just
for those
say
of you
that?
who I do not yet know, my name is Colleen Nichols, and I am the heart. First, I have to introduce. Hello, for those of you who I do not yet know, my name is Colleen Nichols, and I am the heartbeat behind No Shame Sales Game and Direct. Hello, for those of you who I do not yet know, my name is Colleen Nichols, and I am the heartbeat behind No Shame Sales Game and Direct Sales Growth Community. And today we're going to talk about a quick.
Dude, she literally sounds. Those are two different videos. She sounds exactly the same. She sounds like a robot. Like she's said it so many times. Like, wow. Okay, Karina, have fun. Drive safe, all right? Yes, 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 yes. Definitely. Well, you drive safe, and we will definitely set that up later. Message me on Insta. Oh, and I've also changed my Instagram name to, what is it? Just so you know. Just because 6 underscore, like, characters, like, Daisy B is just freaking popular. What can I say? Let me just Daisy B underscore YT as in YouTube. So it's just a lot easier. So I will fix up all my links and all that. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah. But yeah, drive safe. Yeah. Is it this one?
Hello, for those of you who I do not yet know, my name is Colleen Nichols, and I am the heartbeat behind No Shame Sales Game and Direct Sales Growth Community. And today we're going to talk about a quick crash course in social selling. I know a lot of people who I talk to are always
Does anybody know what rank she is?
I'm afraid of, the people. I'm going to bother people. I'm afraid that people are going to think I'm weird for selling.
Yeah.
Listen to me right this second. We are all selling all the time, and I am selling on my personal page right now, and I don't even mean to, right? So I went to Target. Let me back up. I've been on this like saga of, again, not on this page, on my personal page, about finding the right cup. Okay, so I was talking about how, if you're drinking out of a straw, then you're lip wrinkles.
This is
and
the
then
one.
somebody sent me.
This is the one. I have to. She's just talking absolute out of her butt in this one. Honestly, like seriously. I found it. Okay, let's remove that one too. Okay. I literally put a little cat bed on like a crate and stuff so he can sit here, and he wants to sit up on what looks to be very uncomfortable and not at all fun.
Hello, for those of you who I do.
All right, I'm gonna upload this one. Oh, my back. Oh Lord. So that will take a minute. I wonder what shenanigans she's actually up to. Let's have a look. Let's go on my Instagram. I made a fairly decent ColourPop order the other day, and I cannot wait for it to come in. I actually cannot wait. Oh, has everybody noticed that No Shame Sales Game's also going through a little bit of a rebranding? She's changed her logo. She's she's changed up her aesthetic and stuff. Yeah, she changed a bit. Good night, honey. Get some sleep. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon, probably after this one maybe. But yes, good night. Bloody cats, I swear to God. They are very funny. You know what's really annoying? When I was like paying for the upgrade for Restream, it there was an option for like to pay it like for annually, and you got 2 months free with it, and it was like $190 or something. So it would have been, I don't know, a little bit more, maybe 200. And like, I would have got that one if it wasn't gonna expect me to like put a holding of like $200 on my account. Give me the 2 months free first. I will commit if it's good. Because I hate paying monthly like stuff because I always forget. I hate getting a message. I'm just gonna have a cheeky thingy. I'll be back in. Oh, that's gonna make me so sleepy. That's so good. Oh, let's see where it's at. It's coming. I just want to thank the 2 people that are still here. Thank you so much for being here. But I'll get a bit quiet when there's not many people. Turn it on.
Hello. For those of you who do not yet know, my name is Colleen Nichols, and I am the.
This is Colleen Nichols. We are going to be watching her. This is going to be the last one, by the way. I am so tired. And I'm going to crash out after this. It's like 2:20 a.m. So, last one. And this only goes for like 7 minutes, so it's short.
Heartbeat behind No Shame Sales Game and Direct Sales Growth Community. And today we're going to talk about a quick crash course in social selling. I know a lot of people who I talk to are always saying, I'm afraid of being salesy. I'm afraid of,
Well, that's a bit too bad when you've decided to be in a sales job. You're going to come off salesy when you're trying to sell. I feel like you're going to.
Other people, I'm afraid that people are going to think I'm weird for selling. Listen to me right this second. We are all selling all the time, and I am selling on my personal page right now, and I don't even mean to, right? So I went to Target. Let me back up. I've been on this like saga of, again, not on this page, on my personal page, about finding the right cup. Okay, so I was talking about how, oh, if you're drinking out of a straw, then you're, getting those lip wrinkles. Then somebody sent me.
Are people actually this worried about lip wrinkles? Like, who actually cares? Do people actually care about that? I mean, it's okay if you do, but it's okay to have lip wrinkles.
TikTok of a Stanley Cup, and there's like this big fat spider in the straw, and I was like, oh my god, I can never go back. Whatever. So I've been on.
Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. What? Baby. Be on. Hey, baby. Aww. He's so cute. My other one's here now.
Been on for a different cup. That's just the backstory. Anyway, I'm at Target today looking for something completely different, and I passed by this cup. The brand is Owala. I've never heard of them before. I don't own any Owala cups. And I was like, oh, I like the colors. So I opened the lid, and the lid has a straw, but it's not like a regular straw. So you could drink it like open, like a big...
Not gonna lie, that sounds like a cool cup. Sounds cool.
Opening, or the regular straw. Right? Sorry, I know like the sipping sound gives people the ick, but whatever. I love it. So I immediately got on my stories to update my my Instagram friends, being like, okay, the saga continues, but I think we have found the cup. I immediately start getting DMs. People, like, apparently it's a cult classic. People are like, oh my god, I love that. I love that brand. I love that cup. It's the best. They're like, I talk about it all the time. Then people are saying, send me the link. Send me the link. Send me the link. I need this. I send links. I posted a link in my stories. I'm getting paid zilch to talk about this Owala bottle. I did say in my stories, hey, Owala, if you want to sponsor me now, I'm about to sell the shit out of this cup. I'm game. But we are all social selling all the time. I don't care if you're a traditional network marketer or if you're in a...
We are not all social selling. We're not. We're not. I hope you can hear it, by the way. Because I can't see the green bar on the file. But we are not social selling, okay? Your best friend asking about your face routine because she's noticed that your skin's improved. Are you okay? Come. Careful. Don't jump in the box. He's so adorable. What was I saying before he rudely interrupted me with his cuteness? What was I saying, my boy? Yeah, like we're not social selling. Just because I want to know what my friend's using because her face has improved because she's told me how much of a trouble she's had, doesn't mean that that is what you are doing. You know that, Colleen. It's just so cringe. It's just stop.
You're an affiliate.
Or you have your own business with your own offering that you've created. We are all selling all the time. And if you think about selling your product like you would sell a cup that you just stumbled upon in Target, you would have
A cup that you stumbled across in Target is not the same as your MLM product that you have an incentive to sell. Not the same at all.
because so many of you are afraid about, like I said, being salesy or annoying people, or people being like, oh, she's trying to whatever. If you just imagine your product being this cup that you found, that I found, whatever, look around your office, look around your house, something that you use. Go look at your Amazon list that your most recent purchases. What's something that you've purchased, you're like, oh my God, this is actually great. And it's completely insignificant. It's a cup. It's a, oh, I got this recently. A little heater for my desk because my hands always get cold. So this is a little heater.
They're hella expensive. I looked them up. They're very expensive. What do I have? Oh, what do I have on my card? Oh, I have a V-shaped pillow because I like boomerang pillows. What else? What's in my list? I know I got mics. Yeah, mics, suitcases, desk heater, mics, pre-workout, artificial plants, eyelash curler. Oh, Lord. More pre-workouts, protein shake, protein powder, I guess. What else? Makeup. Lots of makeup, hair clips. It's fucking random shit, eh? Honestly, just random stuff in there. You're right, it's all random, Colleen. And if you are at a point that you can make money off sharing the code, then great. If it's affiliated with any kind of MLM business model, then no thank you.
Little heater. I got off
Amazon, like $17. I talked about that the other day. Sold the shit out of that. I'm able to sell my CBD. I'm able to sell my community membership.
I didn't take her to be any kind of devil's lettuce user. And I've literally been using the devil's lettuce this entire live stream. CBD absolutely does nothing for me. It doesn't help me sleep, doesn't calm me down. She just doesn't seem like someone that would partake in, the devil's lettuce. I'm surprised.
All the same. It's all the same energy. I don't feel weird selling something that I make money off of and not weird about something that I don't make money off of. We have this, mental block in our minds that, like, if we're making money or people know that we're making money, then it's bad. Then it negates the fact that we actually like something. If you're making money from it, that's great. That's wonderful. But you need to get over that weird hump. So I want you to think about selling a cup.
She just doesn't get it.
A pen, whatever it is. And just apply that mentality and that energy to the thing that you actually sell. Okay? Because if I can get on your Instagram and you have a completely different tone of voice, a completely different energy, when you're talking about, oh, this just random thing that you found, oh my God, I'm so excited about this cup, versus, hello, friends. I just wanted to hop on really quick and talk to you.
Oh my God, how Ray Higdon is. He's so effing boring. You just want to I feel sorry for any guest he has on any of his platforms, because he's going to give you the worst introduction you will ever get from anyone in the industry, and it's fucking hilariously, embarrassingly awkward. It's so good.
About these unicorn tears that I've really been loving so much. It's Amazeballs, babes. Shut up. It's all the same. Okay? So go find something in your home that you use that is really insignificant. You don't make a commission off of it, and go sell it today. Literally get in your stories and sell the shit out of something that you just like. And then tomorrow or later on, go apply the same energy to the thing that you actually do sell. All right? Now, that being said, I will sell the shit out of the fact that I talk about this kind of stuff all the time in Direct Sales Growth Community. This is going to be a couple minute live. And you're going to be like, that's great. If you think this is great, it's worth getting in my community to have access to stuff like this on demand. Okay, so the link is in my bio. Come join us. Come learn. Come how to be.
Oh my God, I love curly letters so much. So basically, apologies for the eating. Basically, everyone is always selling something or other. Not true. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm gonna end it here. Let me know. What else you want me to react to? I have an ever-growing folder of content to react to, and yeah, like, subscribe, comment after when I've ended the stream. That really helps to boost this video in the algorithm and my content. If one of my videos comes up after this one, if you could watch it till the very end, I would so greatly appreciate it, because that will also help boost my content in the algorithm. So yeah, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Hope you have a great day, and yeah, see you.